And welcome on in to WagerWeekly.com for week 3 in the NFL. Breaking down all your Sunday games. Paul Nolan, Damon Roberts with you. We're up to 471, 472. The Dallas Cowboys get on the road and head to Arizona, a Cardinals team that is 0-2 straight up, but 2-0 against the spread. But you have to think that this is a major upgrade with Dallas coming to town. Arizona's first 2 games, you look, they lost by only a combined 7 points to the Commanders and the Giants. On the other side, though, Dallas, they've outscored their first 2 opponents 70-10. Paul Nolan, this is a major upgrade for this Arizona team at home as they welcome in Big D. What do you see here?
Well, you might want to say this is an upgrade for Dallas, too, against competition, because the Jet team looked like they had nothing essentially outside. Well, I mean, I'm kidding, of course, and the Giants were a no-show. So the Arizona Cardinals last week, we saw they weren't going to roll over like everyone thought they were going to roll over for the first-round pick. It's a team that these guys want to play. They want to get paid. They know they're on audition. The eye in the sky never lies, and we know that these guys are playing for their careers as well. It's NFL football. These guys still want to fight. They want to win. They're alpha dogs, and they're going to do everything in their power to be in it. But we saw it Thursday night. Sometimes it's just easy. Sometimes there is just not enough manpower. Giants gave everything they had, and unfortunately, they didn't have anything. Like their offensive line was essentially non-existent. You can't win in this league without an offensive line. And I got to be honest with you, Arizona's offensive line is probably as bad, outside of Will Hernandez, who the Giants some reason didn't think they needed him at right guard. He's the only guy playing well on that Arizona offensive line. And now he gets, this team that's going to rally around the injury to Diggs and, between Lawrence and, and Parsons and Hankins and, they still got good corners. They got Stephon Gilmore and they got the kid Bland who, he got beat a bit last year, but he also had some, made some really good plays on balls, and he looks better to me this year out of the gate. I wasn't sure how high I was if he was going to turn to the better, but he showed last week. He had a lot of snaps last week. He was in the he was in the slot. If they move him to the corner now, I think he's capable of essentially kind of holding down a couple done pieces on the outside in Arizona. Marquise Brown is not really a guy who strikes fear into anyone, and Rondale Moore, he just looks like he's going through the motions. In my opinion, at 5'7", 135 pounds, I mean, he's a size 3 in a dress. You think the guy would give everything he has every snap, but sometimes it looks to me like he's floating out there. Hard to say that, this is not going to be a Dallas cakewalk, but, if you're in a survivor pool, it's almost like you're forced to take Dallas right now, unless you're trying to save them for the Thanksgiving week like you need to do in the circa. But for me, it's just a rugged line at 12.5. I like teams getting 12.5, and it's hard to say. I want to take Arizona against this juggernaut defense. So I'd rather pass on this game than play it. Again, we've got the under in the Thursday night game by a hair. I guess I'd lean to the under in this one as well, thinking Dallas isn't going to show everything. They'll keep it close to the vest, and I think points will be at a premium for Dobbs and Connor and this Arizona offense.
All right, there you go. 471, 472. Dallas on the road in Arizona. Just a couple of the splits here before we let you go. Money 70% on Dallas. Tickets 84% on Dallas. Like we said, open 13 and 43. 13 and 43 still, maybe a couple 12.5s out there as well. All right, there's your 471, 472. Dallas on the road at Arizona. 425 on your late card on Sunday. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Visit us each and every day right here, WagerWeekly.com.